I'm Shauna. I am a 30-year-old mom of 3. I am a restaurant manager. I work for my family, and I have idiopathic scoliosis. So basically, I wasn't injured. I wasn't in an accident. I basically failed one of those bend over for the nurse in high school tests. And they kind of shrugged it off and told my mom, hey, she has scoliosis. You should seek treatment, but we were never given any good references or anywhere to go, and never really thought twice about it. As my time went on, I started to get horrible migraines. My bowels weren't regular. My sleep habits were crazy. I would get up, I would go to class, or I would go to work, and I would come home and I would sleep. And that was the basis of my life. I became a family chiropractic patient when I was 22. Dr. Amanda really pressed me to get an x-ray and look into what I had going on with my scoliosis, since I knew that I had it. And I'll be honest with you, the picture that I saw was really, it was heartbreaking. My spine is an S-curve. I'm incredibly lucky to have the team that I have behind me that can help me not only manage, but have drastically changed my spine. There are days where my body is fighting itself. My left leg is fighting my right one. And I think that probably the biggest misnomer is that, oh, it's scoliosis, and with surgery or a back brace, everything's gonna be fine. And here I am at 30, and it's, without a doubt, it's a daily thread of my cloth. It's really a huge factor in how much I can achieve every day as a parent, as an employee, as an employer, as a friend. But there are weeks that I will spasm, and it could be something so silly, turning left, bending over to pick up a toy. It could be that I sat for 2 hours because I was doing payroll. It could be anything. Car trips for vacation, or bending over to use the restroom. But at that point in time, it just depends on where my muscles feel like they're gonna fight each other. And those spasms can last anywhere between 2 days and 2 weeks. One of the dialogues in my family is consistently, I wish you could get better. I wish there was something I could do for you. And there was, and it was early treatment. I'm so lucky that I found the team, the chiropractic team that I found, when I found them. I hate crying. Because if I would have found them, if I would have found this chiropractic team at 14, at 10, even if my spine wasn't curved the way that it was at 22, at that point in time, it would have never happened to me. But even still, finding them at 22, my curvature, my S-curve was at 78 degrees, and my neck was insane. But we made almost 20 degrees progress in my S-curve and brought my neck back 11 degrees. And I think that that's remarkable. When everyone else was peddling, either A, nothing, or B, surgery, I had someone that was willing to say, hey, you're never gonna have a pin straight spine, but we can do everything that we can for you right now. I would say that the number one reason why my kids see a chiropractor regularly, my son is 4, and his first adjustment was 45 minutes after birth, but they see a chiropractor regularly because I don't ever want them to experience the limitations I have in life. Scoliosis is a disability, and I know that had I have left mine untreated, I would very likely be on painkillers and muscle relaxers, and very possibly on, benefits. There are days where if I didn't work for my family, I wouldn't be able to retain a job. I wouldn't be able to explain to a boss, oh, my back hurts. Everybody thinks their back hurts. Scoliosis is a different level of back pain. It's whole body. So I definitely can only imagine where I would be now at 30 had I have not received the in-depth treatment I received when I was younger and the continuing treatment I've received since. I would say that if I were to give one piece of advice to everyone, have your kids checked. Have your kids checked by a qualified doctor, by a qualified chiropractor, not just anybody. I was checked by just anybody, and they basically told my mom that I was fine.